Welcome everyone to VTR Customs. As always, shortly before Swiss Moto Exhibition, we are going to show you what kind of new custom bikes we've built. This year we didn't get to manage a sneak preview because we were even later than usual. So 2 weeks beforehand, you wouldn't see anything, just rolling chassis, that's it. That's why we go straight on with the real and live and finished bikes. We see a slight decrease in incoming orders for high-end custom bikes where JLO is going to build handmade alloy parts. So a slight decrease in this market, but we see an increase in 90 customizing. Also from abroad is steeply increasing, so we got many Germans asking us to create a 90 for them. Usually if I tell the people the Swiss price of a customized 90, they usually pause for a few seconds because they're obviously not aware that we have double income of our mechanics. I pay probably double or triple the rent as a German BMW dealer. This was a trigger point for us to kind of make it more affordable, a Swiss custom bike, and we came up with a flat rate 90 customizing concept where basically the client has the choice between small budget, medium budget, large budget. He sees exactly what he is getting for that budget, but it's still individual customized because he is going to choose about color scheme, colors, seat upholstery and so on. But the rest of the package is flat, it's included, inclusive workload, everything. And since our mechanics going to do that very efficiently, we're gonna see a price advantage in these packages. So that's what we're gonna show you today. Beside that, of course, as you know, we have built 2 others out of flat rate customizing. Very nice custom bikes we're gonna see in a minute. Stay tuned. This is our first 90 out of the flat rate concept, a pure S called Super 9 in the small budget class, which is going to be 4,900 Swiss francs, the complete conversion, inclusive paint job, seat, workload, everything. Our painter, Freuler AG, who are very close to here, they soon going to kill me because they had to paint this blue color twice because Mr. Weidmann was not satisfied with the first version, which was a bit too much baby blue. This is a more kind of gray blue, vintage baby blue. This is exactly the color I wanted to have. So we have gas tank and front fender painted in this very nice color. Joshua, thank you for doing it twice. The customer will get also a new seat. In the budget class S, he can choose between brown and black leather. In all of our flat rate concepts, we include a short tail version with the smallest tail light, flashlight, brake light indicator, Kellermann Auto, also number plate on the side. Also included, we put on a Krapovic titanium slip-on exhaust in the version Black Edition, titanium link pipe down here, and something we use very often, that's why it's also in the small version, is the heat tape on the exhaust system. On the other side, some black air intake covers. A not very high-end build. The client gets lettering, stickers on his request, customized. He can write whatever he wants to, and all this for 4,900 Swiss francs. I like this bike very, very much. Very simple, but very cool style. This is what you get if you order a small version from our flat rate customizing concept. Bike number 1, 90 Pure S, called Super 9 because I think it's super nice. Next one one in our flat rate customizing concept is a 90 Scrambler in the stage medium version, which is going to be in figure 6,900 Swiss francs for the conversion. The finished bike, as we see it right now, is about 21,800 Swiss francs. In this class, budget medium, client can choose on a two-tone color scheme. On the S was only a plain one. He will get two letterings on request. Here we decided for a kind of vintage look with this grey matte and black matte. Then we're going to add more black parts. For example, he's going to get a black handlebar. He will get black lamp rings, black cylinder head covers, black frame triangles here underneath the seat, black heat tape on the exhaust. He's going to get front and rear the Kellermann Auto. And as an add-on to get the style is also Scrambler style number plate on front. He will get some BMW accessories like this bag on the tank, inclusive a very nice leather holder, and also the side bag from BMW in grey matte. As well as on the S-Class, he will get new upholstery. He can choose between brown and black as on the small version. Since it's a Scrambler, we've decided to add on new tires. This one is the most heavy off-road tire. Of course, the client can choose between more medium style off-road and road mixture tires up on his request. On the Scrambler, since we like the exhaust very much, which is a typical Scrambler exhaust, we keep on the base exhaust for this stage. So my wife's title for this bike is Distinguished Gentleman Bike. That's I think it's very typical. It's very quiet, classy, stylish. The number 23 comes from the internal BMW coding. The model code is K23. That's why we got number plate 23. We're looking at 90 Scrambler, VTR Customs 23. Budget medium 6,900 Swiss francs. The finished bike is about 21,800 Swiss francs. So number 3 in our flat rate concept is of course the bigness magnitude you can choose from. That's the stage large. Here we speak about 14,000 Swiss franc as a package. For this package the client gets a very nice 3-color scheme up on his request. We spend a lot of time on this paint job. We've chosen classic grey, and then a copper metallic goes together with ivory white. So this 3-color scheme is continued on the tail section, so that's all included in the package. A very high professional done 3-color scheme. As mentioned, colors on your request, the lines you like to have on your request, whatever you like, that's included. The client can also have a free of choice seat upholstery job, so there it's not only black or brown. You choose material, you choose the leather quality, you choose the color, you choose the thread, the stitching, different materials, whatever you like for pilot seat, for passenger seat, and for this cover here of course as well. And then the rest, basically it's add more black parts, so you can see from scratch that there is not a single silver part anymore. The complete front here is in black. The axle holder, the tubes, the T-bars, the holder, the handlebar clamp, the handlebar itself. We even go and paint the speedo and RPM indicator rings, also the lamp rings at the front, and then the rest is everything black. Cylinder head black. Then we change the color of the whole footrest. We change the color of the engine exhaust holder, sorry. That's standard in almost everything. You change this in black, so all black what's not black, that's included in that. On the large section you will get our K&A race filter solution, of course Swiss street legal in our version. Then you will get a Monza gas cap, and you get a choice of 4 different letterings you'd like. You can write and style whatever you like. That's included in the price already. On this bike we see a special add-on. So beside that large package we have add-on a Kineo wheel set on this bike in a custom color concept. So I can order them in the color of the bike, and then you choose, for example, here a very nice billet alloy part, the center hub. You choose the color of the spoke and the nipples. This is an add-on. You can basically add on every stage you like. So even if you have a stage S90 pure, as we have seen before, you can say I'd like to have a Kineo wheel set. That's not a single problem for us. As you see, that's probably our USP, is kind of our play with colors. We spend a lot of time and we have a good eye right now for nice color schemes, and there we can support you very much though. And as I mentioned, our home paint shop, Freuler AG from Benken, is close to killing me, so you'd rather order your bike soon because next year if they have to do another bikes 2 or 3 times, they'll Mr. Weidmann is was a tough time this time, but here you see the result if you spend a lot of time on colors, and scheme is up on you. So this bike is also in our demo force and of course for sale. Magnitude large 90 classic from our flat rate concept. Sorry guys. This was the selection of the S, M and L flat rate concept. Now we're going to continue with another 90 out of this concept and with a brand new bike where we had a touch on. Beside the flat rate concept we have just mentioned, it was on our wish list on the very top to build a 90 flat tracker, and that's what we did on this nice bike here. Pretty early in the discussions it was very clear that we're gonna like to have it in real US style, so here we invested a lot of time and unfortunately money into a typical, from our perspective, US paint job. That's candy red, candy silver with black lines. Very nice paint job from our painter Freuler, and we had hours of discussion about what is the perfect line to get this US style flat tracker done. Of course, a must is a flat tracker tail. This is built out of alloy by hand. Also by hand our single seat from Yves Knobel with Alcantara and the special stitching, and of course our signature, the double cross. If we look into the other side, we have a very nice titanium exhaust from Unique Garage. This one is, by the way, street legal in Switzerland. Handmade number plates. Of course, if it's a flat tracker, we need the K&N air race filter. And then we have the cylinder head covers vintage with a shrink coating. And then at the front end we're looking into very typical flat track number plate, the big one, and then fork protectors, typical flat track racing, and then also a wide and high handlebar as all the flat trackers do have, plus golden wheel set, blah 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 blah. For us a perfect 90 flat tracker, and the people who know us, they know that we always have funny details. This is the official AMA flat track sticker, and since we are in Switzerland we made a VTR flat tracker sign from that. So our first 90 flat tracker, we have built only 2, including this one. The first flat tracker we have built was the 2-valve boxer called Flachkopf. We've built 2 years ago. That bike is rolling in the area of Zurich, and who knows, probably this 90 is going to get the same owner. Name of the bike, Flat 9, our first 90 flat tracker in the US style. After having 4 customized 90 for the Swiss Motor Show, we thought we'd like to customize a brand new baby, and I must say this is one of our most loved brand new bikes. It's the F900R, a super dynamic mid-class roadster with a very nice design, pretty sporty, aggressive, forward-leaning, very short tail section, very short exhaust. So A, we love the bike, B, we love the riding dynamics, and C, of course, we'd like to have it in VTR style. But since the target group is also younger people on this bike, it was also clear that we're not going to spend thousands of Swiss francs in billet parts and in alloy handmade parts. So we'd like to have it a cool style for a reasonable price. So we painted the pieces here in Nardo Grey, a color we like very much. All the rest we painted in black matte. On top, the footrest holder is a very large piece on the bike, and usually it's in silver, so pretty clear we have to paint that in black as well. On the tail section, basically we eliminated everything which is not necessary. We put on a very short tail, and we decided to paint the wheel set in the Nardo Grey, and as a second color we used the VTR light blue. On the rear wheel only 1/4 in blue, on the front wheel 3/4 of blue, so we'd like to play and gamble a bit, and it should remind on a stunt rider bike a little bit. So this is our brand new baby. As mentioned, we love the bike. This one will be also at the Swiss Motor Show exhibition. Actually, it's our demo bike. So my biggest fear is that we're gonna sell it right away from our booth there at the Swiss Motor, so I have to get in hurry up to get a new demo bike for beginning of March. Just after this week, you can test ride the F900R. Base price 9,900 Swiss francs, including connectivity, TFT display, quick shifter up and down, drive mode, pro, etc, etc. So this is, as mentioned, our favorite bike in VTR style. Come and see us at the Swiss Motor Show, Hall 5, booth C15. And guess what? Who will be there at the booth? Exactly, the funny Danny. So if you have more questions than I was able to answer in this short video section, come and see me there. I will answer all questions, and I will sign all contracts. See you at Swiss Motor Show. Thanks, guys.